Come into the room, come into the room, come into the room. It is the show that you've been waiting for, the one that you love, the one that you adore, the Honorable Judge TMO, waiting on my bipolar employees to play his two roles. Cat Boy is coming. Cat Boy is coming. His cat was sick, but now it is well, and he is ready to serve court reported fish and Butch Bailiff. I am your dog. I will not be on camera until a little bit into it. I have to change locations here. I'm out of town, y'all. I'm at my Chattanooga house, so the background different. I was there for the Halloween too, competition because I like that ain't my background. But yeah, so I'm going in between trying to get some stuff done. So that's why I'm here this weekend. So I'm gonna go into the location in a minute and I'll come on cam. And I'll probably be on cam for the birthday party. Shout out to the birthday girl, to all the Scorpios. Hey, hey, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. And so we're gonna have a little celebration. I'm gonna keep my energy. And thank you, Miss Darlings, for the shady ass comment because I did get my sleep and I ate my mother freaking Wheaties. Hold 1 second, I have somebody at the bar. Let me see, they're trying to tease me. I'm holding out for honest roll, and then we're gonna call all of y'all as we need y'all. But hold 1 second, stay up here because he's not here. So 1 second. Lemon.
Yo, what up? What up? It's me. I'm here. I'm at court. I try to get my stuff out the way because I'm babysitting, but I want to get I'm showing out. I'm showing out and supporting, but I'm watching my niece at the same time with the kids. But I'm here.
Okay, well,
Um,
yeah, well, we'll call you up. I'm gonna get you. You want to go earlier or later?
now,
Okay, you ain't up. Well, yeah, yeah, you're pre-sentencing. We can go ahead and roll. Okay, so just hang tight because Ro is coming up here. We gotta do our introductions, and
so
we'll go
should
ahead
I
and
drop
go.
down and come back? Can I come
Drop
back in
down, and
like
I'll call you
20
back up.
minutes?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, 20 minutes. Okay.
All right,
All
thank
right.
you. Ro, 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 you on mute.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes, like a cat in the night. I am here
Okay,
to.
hold on. Let me take the banner off. Here we go. Our bipolar bailiff and court reporter Fish.
Where's
Here
the
we
fish?
go.
Oh, her around. Where's that fish at? Oh, I'm ready. I'm gonna take it all in, and it's only bones will be left. Okay,
Hey,
cat man.
okay.
Now, because this is serious stuff. So a man has to come in here. A cat man. All right. People got
Mm,
to get dealt with. I just came off the street. Okay, to get some justice impacted. Okay, I
amen.
don't watch Selena Kyle. Don't play with me, villains.
Hi, Dr. Lashanya. Dr. Lashanya says hello, Ro.
Hey, boo. Ooh, Dr. Lashana. Hey, baby. Boo, I need
Hey,
to be
Miss
studied.
Shirley. Strawberry, Govs Girl, Boss Lady, Sassy Francis, Leslie. Let's go. Bella, make sure y'all like on the way in. B set the cartoons. Are you here still? I don't know if you're gonna click the link because you ain't never clicked the link, have you? But your case is gonna be up at the top. And Miss Darlings, thank you. I did get my nap and my Wheaties in before court, and Ro got his cat nap too before court. Did you get you a
Absolutely.
cat nap, Ro?
I did. I feel fabulous. Yeah, after that
Mm.
snooze. Okay, they fed me. I'm drinking water. Oh, I had a protein shake. Okay, not just the
Oh,
regular milk.
okay.
Protein, chocolate, my favorite.
Protein. So no catnip for you, baby. You had a protein shake.
It's no justice in catnip. How you lying
Now,
around?
one of our people is over there off task. Now, he got my name in the damn title, but supposed to be in my damn court. What the hell Jay Wilson got my name in the title for? What I do? Let me say, hold on. I'm live, Pastor. Okay, so let's get going. We got a big docket going today. We got some pre-sentencing and some sentencing to do. Lemon was at the very top for his sentencing, but since he's gonna come back in 20 minutes, I want you to roll. We're gonna roll it differently. So I sent you the docket as we're gonna do it in order. What we can do on that docket instead of lemon and sour patch verdict, we're gonna move them down to after we're gonna do the next one first. So we're just gonna switch it out until he gets here. And then we'll probably go ahead and do lemon and sour patch verdict. Well, we'll do Beast of the Cartoons first, and then Sassy versus her two people, and we'll come back to lemon and number 5. So take lemon out of 1 and put him in 5.
Put him in fast.
Put him
Right.
after Sassy.
Absolutely. Professionalism still happens. All right now.
Right. We have to be in some kind of order over here in the courtroom. This courtroom may have fun. We may curse. We may break a few laws. Somebody just dropped. Oh, bailiff. Court. No, get in your court reporter fish roll. You got to document this court because we received a threat to the court. Officially, right before court, I received in my chambers the comment. And they told me instead of talking about real issues, instead of talking about these made up issues in court, I need to be talking about cases. They sent me a case of a young girl that was hurt and murdered. I think she might have been printed in Nashville, and my heart goes out because I need to look at that case. I had not heard about it locally, and I do cover things like that, but in court, we don't cover real life trials. She wanted us to know that we are unethical and that she could report us to the bar row because she said that we can't switch out bailiff and court reporter, and we can't be an attorney and a judge. So she felt like that we might need to be reported to a bar association. Well, guess what? We don't need to apply for licenses for it because we're not lawyers and judges. But hey, go ahead. We want to take all complaints. We professionals, right? We're not gonna cuss her out. Court reporter fish is gonna log it into a list of complaints. And when and if so facto numero uno that we get a chance to go and look at those lists of complaints, we will make sure that we probably may read it. Okay. So
Absolutely.
thank you for fish. We care about the people's opinion.
We absolutely
good or bad. Hey, Uppity. Oh, okay. Thank you for showing support. Tell Nyla we said hey. Tell Nyla this. Nyla can hear us in court. Tell Nyla that she got a judge over here. Show her this chocolate goddess judge so she can strive to be a real judge. Tell her this ain't a real judge, but come look at what it can look like because we want Nyla to go all the way to the top.
That's right.
Yeah. And Uncle Roro said, shoot, he might can teach her court reporting, but I don't know about Butch Baylor, child. He might can teach her court reporting. But okay, y'all, let's go ahead. We're getting the people coming on in. You know, me and Ro can do this by ourselves. We don't need no help. We don't need nobody, but we love help and we love people. So as they come in, they'll be up here for their court cases. I'm waiting for an attorney. I'm waiting for people in the cases. So let's start off with a case where the person may be here. Beast at the Cartoons, I think, did drop down earlier. Can you go ahead and announce the docket for his case, please, Bailiff?
Absolutely. Yeah, so in this case, it states Beef Sector Cartoons versus the Beef Sector.
Okay, the state of the Beef Sector. Oh, thank you, Carissa. Welcome everybody, VA, the Pieces, Boss Lady. Thank you, Bunky, Leandris, and I already said hi to Uppity, so now I'm gonna get into the court mode, y'all. Just hi to everybody. Thank you, Molly. Molly, I need you. I need to. Do you know that timestamp where Lemon said that he did say somebody sent him the picture? Because remember he said he didn't say that, but people was floating around a timestamp, but Pizarro didn't play it. And I want to say it was 11 hours or something. But if anybody has that timestamp, Molly, you. But if anybody else also has that, can y'all get it for me? Because I need to share screen for one of Lemon's cases. Thank you. Okay, so we're on we're talking about Beast of the Cartoons. Now, see, I did receive that. I received that actually after court hours one day. Remember, I called you court for the fish, and I was like, these people have no decorum. Like the court is from business hours are from 9 to 5. Now they heard that in the they already had heard that in the 5 Heartbeats, and y'all remember what Big Red did to that man and threw him off the side of the about to throw him off the side of the building. And he said, don't come talk to me about no motherfucking business when I'm up here chilling. They took that man and hung him over the thing. If everybody knew what I'm talking about in the chat, say one. And they hung him over that thing and they said business hours are from 9 to 5. So I got this after hours. I was a little irritated, but then I said, I love my constituents, okay? And this actually was supposed to go through filing the court, paying the fees. Court reporter Fish and Butch Bailiff actually are a supervisor for the court clerks. So we do everything official and professional around here, okay? Don't let the costumes fool you. We still like order. So next time, please submit to the proper channels. But they said that, they were concerned because they said this Beast Sector Cartoons, like, why does the sector not like him? He is so funny. He is like intelligent. He's a breath of fresh air. He doesn't seem, he does have who he likes, but it doesn't seem any different than anybody else. And I said, well, maybe, he said, well, he was starting off with the cartoons, and maybe that's where it took a turn because they put a face to the person, but it's still funny. So, okay. And so they said, but so why does the sector hate him so much? One moment, we may have to do a little whoop whoop. 1 second, y'all. Let's see, because we have somebody back before 20 minutes. Okay. All right.
I have a
Lemon. Oh,
That was definitely 20 minutes. That was
okay.
definitely 20 minutes.
Good. I want to make sure it's you because then people trying to bomb me. 1 second.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what up, bro?
What's up, Lemon?
What up, bro?
Lemon, this is
I know you had fun out there in Seattle. I know we didn't get to see everything, but I know you had a good time because I always said Honest Roll is a vibe in person. And I was glad you met Talent.
Thank you. Yes, me too. Yeah, Lemon, even though, me and Talent, I'm glad that I
Hey,
got
Nika.
I did. And I'm quite sure you talking with him and you already know how Talent is. I know you probably talk me and you both know, who Talent is. We got so it was cool to see him. It was
yeah, Talent is cool. I feel like I said this on the whole trip, and I'm gonna take y'all back to Vegas. I said like certain people I met, I felt like I met the same person from YouTube in person. Like I feel like you was authentically yourself. Talent was the same. He using a voiceover. He's Cody. No, that's just what Talent sounds like. I met him in person. Trust me. That's just how he sounds. But I feel like on the first trip of doing it, it was a little, a little rocky. I was a little nervous. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was, but I said meeting Ro. I feel like Honest Ro is the same person you see on YouTube.
You would have fell right in with us, Lemon. Yeah, if you were able, to come.
I know, but things happen, and I wasn't, But I'm excited about my trip. But yeah, I'm glad y'all had fun. And you got to meet Talent. But I'm here because TMO got me on a docket. I'm here for court. What am I being charged with, TMO? What did I do?
Okay, 1 second. Hold 1 second. Let me tell Pastor. Pastor, your case not on the docket yet, but I'm finna bring you up because your prosecutor is coming. Pastor.
Yeah, it's me.
What up, Jay Wilson?
Pastor, you're not on the docket yet. Your prosecutor is coming in a few minutes.
Oh, do I need to leave? Do I need to go home?
Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta wait until it's time. You give me 15 minutes and yours will be up.
Okay, because I'm driving, can I just sit here and be quiet? I put it on mute.
Of course you can. Of course,
okay,
make sure it's you. I'll make sure it's you. Okay. Now, Lemon, let's go ahead. I'm waiting. Let me contact your prosecutor and make sure they're still coming for you, Lemon.
Who I gotta be on the panel with?
No, nobody now. We're gonna do your first case. This is the sentencing from last week. Remember you and Sour Patch last week?
Okay.
Okay, so this is the sentencing for that, and I'm gonna give my ruling in that case. So in the case versus Sour Patch versus Lemon, in the state of the beef sector, we are going to rule in the favor of Sour Patch on this particular charge.
Over me.
Listen. We already threw your other charge. We threw your other charges out. Remember? Okay, we threw 2 of your charges out last time on and Iranian.
Honest Roll, you voted against me. Honest Roll.
No, it's my judge. I'm the judge. Honest Roll didn't vote.
This is the first time I was hearing this.
This is why, Lemon. Can I get the verdict out? We're doing this because Sour Patch, although she did not come to court, and I didn't get to subpoena her in time, she gave a statement to the court. Now, the reason why on this case it went to her because it wasn't like you're thinking. The only charge there was when y'all had a head-to-head battle. It's not about like overall people or any other thing. It was just this battle. And so because of her consistency, because of her, tenacity with it, keep on going back and forth, like she's sticking to her guns. She gave a statement to the court in full before the deadline and all of that. And I believe in just the actual battle, then yes, we're going to have to give it to Sour Patch. But we threw out your other 2 charges that you were up for in the state of B sector, and this one is the only one that stick. And your fine is $20 to the court or an act of service. So you can pick which one you want to do, and we'll have to come up. It'll be whatever we want to do. So that's your sentencing, and I put it in the records. Court reporter Fish
Hold on,
on
let me
this
share you
day.
out real quick. Let me share this live out real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I'm messy.
Court reporter Fish on 11/8/2025 at 7:33 Eastern Standard Time. We are entering in our judgment guilty. He has the option to pay the court a $20 fine payable today by midnight, or to perform an act of service that will be determined by me and my court reporter.
Can I ask one question, Judge? So what is on the purpose of his guilty verdict again? I'm so sorry.
Are you
Yeah,
questioning
and
the
I'm
judge?
here.
Are you questioning the
And I'm
judge's verdict?
here.
Oh no,
I'm actually at court.
Judge, never. I'm
What
sorry.
is this?
I done had some cut.
Thank you, Honest World, because I don't understand how did she got a guilty verdict because she's sticking to her guns. I'm sticking to my guns.
No, but as far as the
And
battle back and forth, Lemon, because we didn't expect that from her. The people were like more so on, when we took the informal
she's
poll.
jaded.
I get it, Lemon, but you got 2 charges thrown out. You are only guilty for 1 charge, and you only got a small
All
little
right, I'll
sentence.
take it. I'll take it. I'll
Okay,
take it.
and court reporter Fish, can you go ahead and make an appointment for me and you at HR Monday morning, please?
Yes, ma'am. Oh Lordy.
Because
All right, I'll take the L. I'll take the L.
Cat costume is going to my brain, Judge. I'm sorry.
Please do not comment on anything that the judge has ruled on. Once the rule is in, if you want to go in the judge's chambers before getting ready to render a verdict, show if you think you have something to input. How I cannot see when I have multiple degrees, and I in my doctorate, I have my Juris Doctorate, I have my doctorate in political science, I have my other doctorate in organizational psychology. I have 3 masters. And you think, as a court reporter Fish with a 2-year degree from Coosa Valley Technical College, are going to question me in my court? How dare you?
Me?
Judge, I am.
I'm talking to my court reporter.
Judge. Okay.
Right. Okay, and also that PTO request that you had.
Got you, Lemon.
That PTO request that you had to go out to Labor Day for the boys in DC is denied.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, please go ahead and enter in the court so we can move on. Thank you.
Outfit. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Okay, so the next charge, and this is why I need where your prosecutor needs to come on now. Oh Lord, I got this complaint in yesterday. They said that the people were very upset, and they were making sure I already had it in my docket, even though I did. They said, we are concerned. Lemon is a standout consecrated B sector. He, and a lot of people watch him and listen to him, and I feel like he's into some things that may lead people down a path of destruction. They said this is the second time that Lemon has been accused of blackmailing someone with some kind of sexual related or outing related thing.
What's my first? What did I do with the first time?
Oh, with Shaquem is what they said.
I can say
they counted Shaquem.
No. Okay, and I'm glad you said that. That I posted on YouTube. Have y'all seen anything from his computer?
Let me hold up. Order in the court. Order in the court. I have to get out everything first, then we'll ask you, and you'll have a chance to rebuttal. Okay. You'll have a chance to get defended. Okay, you got a defense attorney here today too as well. Okay, 1 second. So they said that this is the second time. This is just according to the people. This is not facts. Nothing is factual until I render a verdict and I hear all sides. But the people on their complaint said that they feel this is the second time, possibly a third, if you count the late edition with Sour Patch and the threatening of her titties to be displayed. But since you hadn't done that, I told them we can only talk about 2 issues. The first issue is Shaquem and the computer and his threatening to out his sexuality. And also there's supposed to be some kind of maybe explicit materials. There were also flyers of sort. And he felt like he had to come out and tell his truth in order to beat you. So that's what his version of it, and that's just what the order said. This is not
that's true. That's true.
All right. And the second thing, this is the one that really made them do the complaint. The OG DKL, who's an OG in the B sector, I think we all can agree. They felt like that you really are stretching it now. So now you're going to OGs, and that's why they understand that he has been, kind of throwing shots your way, and this is the B sector, and you should be able to fight back. They call what you call bullshit on the fact that the person emailed you about inappropriate
They hit me
Twitter,
up on Instagram.
right. They Instagram. They find it odd that when they emailed you on Instagram that they did not attach said proof because trolls usually want to attach their proof. They want to make sure that it doesn't
That's
get
not
messed
true.
up.
That's not
Well,
true.
what we presenting, we're not cross-examining yet, Lemon. Thank you. So they feel, and you say about because what you're saying is exactly what you should say when you get on your thing. Okay, so this is what they feel. They don't know because they're not you and they weren't there. So the complaint says they feel like it's progressing and it's getting more bold because it's an OG now. And although he did bother you, that you should be able to drag back. But they really, really, really are having a hard time believing your claim of you don't have the pictures, but that the person just told you that they are there. So before we start with this, let me see if your prosecution here, your defense attorney, by the way, is up above you, Honest Row. He will be coming out of his character as Cat. Okay, now you do the Cat. You need to be serious and Butch, please. Thank you. He's coming out of his role as Cat, Court Reporter Fish, and Butch Bailiff to defend you today. And your prosecuting attorney, and we're waiting on Jay Dunn. One moment.
This is gonna be a fight.
Now, Lemon, do you want to give a statement to the court before hey y'all, welcome in, come on in. Before your attorney, the other attorney gets here, do you want to just give a general statement on what you heard, what I've told you so far?
Yes, me.
No, Lemon.
Oh, sorry.
I want him to give a general statement about what he's heard so far. Lemon,
you there?
I am here. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead, Ro.
My
You said you want.
My sister just texted me. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. No, I'm not talking to you. Have fun watching YouTube. No, I had to text my sister. I'm sorry because she's on her way to pick my niece up. With these said
Okay.
allegations,
Thank you, Molly.
I've been very focused because I'm babysitting. I
Wait a
honestly,
minute, hold on 1 second. I think somebody's down here. Oh shit, Jay Dunn. I ain't even see you.
I've been here for the last 5-6 minutes. But hello, I'm here.
Wait a minute, hold
Sorry,
on. Nobody else
sorry,
can
I'm
come
late.
up. Hold on, Jay Dunn. Sorry. Nobody else can come up right now, Sparkles. This is just people who are. Thank you. This is people who are in the case or pertinent to the case. I just got that timestamp. Them Jay Dunn. Remember, can I play this timestamp?
me?
Yeah, you're live. This timestamp.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, 1 second. But go ahead, Jay Dunn. I'm gonna pull this video.
I just wanted to say sorry that I'm late, Your Honor. You've been late for the last 3-4 days, so I didn't expect you to start on time today. My apologies.
Order in the court. Not to our judge.
Sorry,
Judge, I'm gonna mark it.
Defense.
Welcome to the court, though, Jadon.
But you asked me to respond back. Can I respond back to what you said, or no?
Oh, yeah, Fleming, yeah, it was your time.
Yeah, you go ahead and give your statement. Yeah, you can go ahead and give your
Oh,
statement.
okay. So now, when they said that it went from the computer situation, which happened last year, have anybody in the B Center seen what I saw on Shaquem computer?
No, not that we know of.
All right. Secondly, Sour Patch showing her titties. I was live, mid-live, and they say Sour Patch Live posting a picture saying you got herpes, which is defamation of character on my stand. But that's not my picture. So I'm like, I'm mid-live, like in my shit. I'm cooking, I'm having a good time. They hit me up in my chat, was like, "Oh, she live and posting this and that." I say, nigga, I'll use my backup channel and I'll post her titties because they ugly. So that's what I said. Now with the DKO thing, I want to say I disagree because people send me stuff about Goosebumps. People send me shit about remakes. They didn't send the proof, but they're telling me in messages about these said people, but they didn't provide the receipts, but they're hitting me up. So I'm like, I'm not making this up. I didn't get the shit they said about Goosebumps. No proof, that's just them messaging me. Same with remakes. So when Duchess Kelly Love got mentioned They say, "Oh, I got something on Duchess Kelly Love." When you're a content creator, people send you shit, whether you want it or not. They can get your email address or some kind of way to communicate with you. They will hit you up, and that's all it was. They was like they had something with him. I don't even have Twitter. I can barely like navigate YouTube, let alone having a Twitter. The person hit me up, said they got something on DKO. No, they didn't show proof, but the message is there about what they have. Hold on. There's girls here playing. I wanna bring my niece out. Hold on, 1 second.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
while
babysitting.
Lemon is
I'm trying to
go
start
ahead,
getting done.
Lemon. While you're doing that,
Let me go on
while
mute.
you
Let me go on mute.
okay, go ahead. While you're doing that, Lemon said is basically in the process of telling y'all that he didn't get anything. But the people have been talking all day. It's a timestamp where he said he got something. So let's go ahead and Court Reporter Fish, can you enter as exhibit number 1 in the case of Lemon versus the state of the beef sector? Video titled "A Bag of Lying Bitches."
Absolutely, Judge.
And that's bitches with a Y.
Wow.
Okay. And we're going to the 11 hour, 25-minute mark exactly. One moment.
Your Honor, was this submitted in the discovery?
I didn't get a chance to give it to attorney before discovery. I just got the timestamp now, but I'm going to give you a chance to review it before you have to show. So consider this your discovery now. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
1 second. Okay. I'm gonna share this. Thank you so much for one of my loyal supporters, longtime friend of the court, family of the court, brother of the court, Molly Cakes.
Judge, before we do start watching this video footage, I would like to ask a question to everybody in this courtroom today. How many folks have been drinking? Okay, how many? Because we don't need any tunnel vision while we're
I
watching.
can't drink right now. I'm babysitting. I'll drink once my sister pick up my niece, and then I'm gonna turn up. But I'm trying to not drink ahead of time because I gotta go to Pazal's party. But I knew I had to come here first. You know.
Okay, good. We're all sober. We're gonna go ahead and play it now. 1 second.
Like, let me get out of here. I gotta get out of here as quickly as possible so I don't get myself in no trouble. Okay. All right. How long have I been live? 11 hours. 11 hours. 24. You want. All right, listen, y'all. Today is my finale. So y'all won't see me for 2 days. Only because it's been 2 days. Wait. Not because it's been 2 days. Y'all won't see me for 2 days because I gave enough content that it can survive for 2 days. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Duchess, Duchess Kelly Love, I don't fuck with you, bitch. I don't fuck with your old stupid, dumb, grimy ass. You always you'll say something about Tracy and try to post a bad picture of me. Duchess Kelly Love, do you really want to get dirty? Do you really want to play with the puppet master? Duchess Kelly Love. People that already sent me your pictures on Twitter, do you want to get dirty? I don't think you want to. And if I was you, I would go back to Twitter and I would delete those pictures that you got posted. Okay? Alright. Just let you know. Because I got snipers everywhere. And since you like to play karaoke and play with people imagery, see the pictures I post? But I love you, Lemon Cakes. Sure you do. Don't play with me though, Duchess. Cause I got what I need. My arsenal is loaded. And when I became a content creator, I got filled with this shit. I didn't ask for it. It just got sent to me. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Duchess, I will blur your face out and I will post what you got on Twitter right now. I advise you to go to your Twitter and delete your pictures. Thank you. Okay. It's very sick, King Romanos. but don't play with me. Because he want to play with my imagery, I'll play with his real imagery. So, Duchess, I'm giving you a chance to go delete your imagery on Twitter, even though I got the images already. It was sent to me. Mhm. You a married man, right? Okay, I got you. I'll post it if I have to. Try me. Press play. Press play. Press play. And I'll shut this motherfucking sector down with your imagery. Let me give you an example of what is in this picture. All right. So, Duchess, Kelly Love. Just know you were laying on the bed, butt naked, and they sent me your. I got everything. I got everything on you on Twitter. They sent it to me. I'm a content creator. They just send me shit. I'm like, okay, all right, just in case, because you kept posting my pictures, and they just send me your shit. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll use it if I have to. Not that just you're married, right? You married, right, Duchess? You got a husband and some dogs, some cat dogs. But the people that sent me things about it, they like he keep trying to post pictures about you. Here you go. I'm like, okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I get the plugs without asking for it. I literally do not ask for people to like send me plugs on niggas. I dead ass don't. It just fall in my lap, and I'm like, okay, salute, salute, thank you. I appreciate it. Ass naked with no clothes on. Okay, that's you, Duchess. Butt ass naked, and tell me I'm lying. Press play. Let's see what happened.
Okay.
So my
I think
response
we've
back
seen
would
enough.
be this: when I'm saying that with the description that was sent to me about what the picture was.
Hold 1 second, Lemon. Since we have the attorney here, you're going to give those responses to her. Can you go ahead and swear Attorney Dunn, Esquire, in, please, bitch
Absolutely.
bailiff?
Yes. J Dunn, attorney at law. Are you here to hold on? Well, J Dunn is not. She's here for which? She's not here
She's
for
here
Lemon.
to she here's to cross-examine Lemon. She's an attorney for cross-examining Lemon.
Okay.
But
Fine.
why do I have to swear in?
Cause I
I'm
just
not the
want
one on
to.
trial here.
I know, but I
Okay.
just want to. Because if you might be used for a witness later or something like that, let's just go ahead and get it out the way. Go ahead.
I object.
Um.
Go ahead.
So when they
Wait.
sent
He gotta
the
let Ro. Wait, hold up. Lemon Ro got to swear. He already swore. Just consider that swore in. Go ahead. So Jay Dunn is going to ask you the questions, and you're going to use those
okay,
for response. Okay.
all
So
right.
go ahead, Attorney Dunn.
Um. Oh.
Are you sure, Judge, or do you want her to be sweared in though? Because J Dunn, attorney at law, do you swear to cross-examine this person that is
Individual.
yes, this individual for the acts that the court has seen, and how will you however you rearrange the facts and see where everything lands? Do you swear to do it correctly above this court?
Yes, I will cross-examine his fruity pebble sock song.
Oh my lord. All right now,
Now,
attorney.
let me say my side of what's going on. Hold on, my niece walking up. Hold on, I gotta
I
be
know Jay Dunn has
cautious.
to ask you the
I know.
question,
I
and
know.
you're
Hold on.
gonna.
Hold on. Because I want to say
Okay.
something. She walking up to me. I gotta go on mute. Hold on 1 second. I'm babysitting. I'm being an adult, and I'm babysitting. You having fun? They left, but that's okay. You have fun all day today with the kids. Let's go back inside and watch YouTube. Okay. Your mom's on her way.
He's starting it on
You have
YouTube
fun?
now.
You have fun? Okay, come on. Let's go inside. Let's go inside.
Your Honor, I object to this. This
Okay,
is
Uh-huh.
let's go
manipulating the
inside.
jury. This is
Oh, well, this is
manipulation in the courtroom.
it's not it's a judge only trial today, but I sustain. When he comes back, we're gonna Can you go? We ain't gonna hear no more interaction. I sustain it. Thank you.
Go down. This one.
Lemon, can you go on mute so she won't
I'm,
ring
I'm
on
done.
you?
I'm done right now. I'm finished.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
because I'm done. I just gotta that one. Okay. All right. I got a plan for you. Have fun. All right. So now let me just say one thing because I didn't get a chance to respond back to which was played. What I meant by that was when the person sent me the message, it was very scripted and detailed about what the imagery was. So I'm banking on like I'm talking my shit. I'm twisted, right? So I'm talking like as if I have the proof, although I didn't. But it's like if he keeps fighting with you, this is what the picture was, and they described it in detail. They sent me a message like I got shit on Goosebumps remix and some other niggas. But people send you shit. So I'm going off what you tell me. No, I didn't actually see the picture, but if hearing my live, it does come up as if I saw the picture or if I have the picture. No, I'm just confident and I was drunk. That's all it is. But the person did hit me up and said that they have it and they'll send it to me if I need it. That's all. I actually don't have the picture, but I'm gonna pop my shit in person as if I do. Like, what's up? Like, I'm also like, what's up type shit. So that's the energy you heard me say, like, you're blah blah blah. I'm just going off the description of what they said, and I'm acting like I have this said picture, but I don't.
Okay.
Eli, stop calling me. I'm at court.
Court reporter is taking those notes and he's entering that statement. Attorney Dunn.
So, based on what you have displayed here to the court and the judge,
Mhm.
would you say that you were bluffing when you said what you
Yes.
said in the
Yeah.
exhibit?
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were bluffing.
Mhm. Because I don't have the
Bluff,
proof.
bluff is an attempt to deceive someone into believing that one can or will do something. It is also to try to deceive someone as to one's abilities or intentions. So, would you just blatantly say that you lied because you did attempt to deceive?
I did not lie. I went off what was sent to me with the description. Now, did I add 10 on 20? Yeah. Do I have the picture? No. But they said it. And if it's true, then he would know if it's true or not. He kept posting my picture. It was sent to me. If I gassed it up and if I said things and I said like, oh, da da da, I'm going off the description details that was sent to me. So if I added 10 on 20, I did. I was twisted clearly in that video, and I hate how I sound in that video. Um, but yeah, well, it is what it is. But yeah, I would say I added extra sauce. I'm losing my voice. I added extra sauce to what was sent to me because I'm saying as if I have the actual picture, and I don't have that picture. But here in my law, it does come up as if I'm saying I have the picture. That's the only part that I added sauce on. Anything else outside of that, my voice keep going in and out. I hate that because I'm losing my voice. I've been talking too much. That's all. Everything else is true. What was sent to me was sent to me. Just like niggas sent me shit on Goosebumps. Just like niggas sent me shit on Remix. I didn't put it out there, but it's like, thank you. If I have to use it, I will. I appreciate it. What was you talking about? And other people. So, yeah. Hmm.
In the exhibit that was played,
Mhm.
The court was able to directly hear you say that you had the pictures and
I
that
just
you
told you I
disclosed
don't
the
have the
pictures.
picture. I said I added extra sauce. What don't you get? I said that part. I put extra sauce on 10 and 2. Like I put dubs on a fucking 10. I said that.
So then you lied.
I didn't lie. I just didn't have the proof.
Your
That's not
Honor,
lying. And
Your
I don't
Honor,
even know why Jay Dunn is cross examining me. This
Ro, you
woman
do
doesn't
know
like
you
me.
do know you his defense attorney, right? You can object.
Yes, I'm trying. Lemon, you didn't give me a lot to work with, but okay. So what I do have in display is that Lemon stated he said that he wasn't fibbing, but he said that he don't have a picture. He don't have a picture,
Mm,
but
no.
is he said he didn't lie, but
I have a description of what was in this said
he tried
picture,
to drag him there. Can
but
we
I
say
don't have the
dragging
picture.
a lie? He tried to drag Duchess Cully Love because he
Yep.
felt like Duchess had came for him. But Duchess said he loved you in the chat. Lemon, I don't get it. He said, Lemon, don't. I love you. And then you hold on. Hold on, I gotta defend this man. Lemon said he didn't lie. The person I'm over, he said he didn't lie. He said he
I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom.
he said
There
he
you go.
didn't lie.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I asked the question if he was bluffing. He said he was
I
bluffing.
said
Then
I said
I
I added
countered.
10 on.
Order the
I added.
court.
Excuse me.
Order.
Control your
Yeah,
client,
I said
Roosevelt.
Attorney Roll,
Esquire Roosevelt.
Oh, Brianna, hopefully you got that money for that cut water.
Cut water. Oh, this cut water is some stuff right here. This is some wicked stuff.
attorney, Roll, you do know this is your client, right?
Yes, I'm trying.
Yes.
Yeah, my client. I am okay, my client. Yeah, I know we didn't get to talk stuff over, come up with a strategy, but yes, client. So this is what I'm gonna say. Sometimes it's best to say less. Okay, so yeah, because you know Jay Dunn is on the prowl. Let me say this. My client came up here as a sector CC. He was minding his own business, and then he saw somebody coming for him.
Esquire Roosevelt.
But see, this is not fair. Me and Jay Dunn is in an active beef. Like we're in a beef. Like it's not gonna be.
I'm the judge, though.
My client.
I know, but TMO, it's not gonna come off right with Jay Dunn being here.
She said the attorney. I gotta make the decision.
I gotta go on mute. My sister calling me.
Okay. Jay Dunn, what are you objecting on the behalf? What is your objection on?
Because before I could present the facts to back up what I was saying about the bluff, the client got beside himself. The defendant, Esquire Roosevelt, you better control that Rottweiler. Now, I don't want to be interrupted any longer.
No. This my shit. This is my show. You're here right now. You shouldn't. I don't even know why she would pick Jay Dunn to be here on my show. This my episode.
Right. But
this is my episode. Me and Jay Dunn don't get along, so she's going to anything I say. This bitch is gonna be anti women.
Lady Dimple, do you want to get your ass out of my goddamn chat? You ain't finna sabotage my show talking to nobody up on my platform. Moderators, can y'all please moderate? Thank you.
Yeah, the bitch don't like me. So her trying to come up here and cross-examine me. Y'all talking about revenge porn. Meanwhile, she went to court because she actually posted people's nudity pictures they sent to her in privacy on her wall, and that bitch ended up in court. She's not qualified to cross-examine me.
Old court cases in here. When I mention old cases on this chart,
We dealing with facts. We dealing with facts.
And this is
You went to court because you posted somebody's nude.
The client bent out of shape. I didn't have a man's nude, but you did.
I didn't have nobody's nudes, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about?
Can you please get order with your client?
And my sister, and I want to say one thing. My sister eat everybody up in the beach sector. My sister eat everybody up in the beach sector. Her beauty alone eat the whole sector up. Don't nobody look better than my sister.
Oh, I don't know about all of that.
To the courtroom today.
What are you talking about?
Okay, hold
on. She had fun. She played with the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Yeah,
I know all that. Ain't no bitch better than me.
You natural today.
Yeah, I've been at work, huh? We supposed to be made up while I'm at work. Absolutely don't.
I feel like an objection is due on somebody.
Your Honor,
I'm on
Your Honor,
she came
out. I don't think that we need.
Oh, but if you need to drag somebody, you gonna drag them for me, right?
I don't think we need to have to hear about the incest.
Anybody.
The incest between him and his
Hold on.
Normally, I would agree with you, but I think this right here is good for the culture, baby.
At all.
Nigga, and we fight. We get active.
Real active.
Nigga.
Been doing that.
Been doing that. Fuck is they talking about?
Okay.
Huh?
Well, we're
your sister to be a part of. Is she also?
No, she laughed. She picked up my niece, but we get active. We get active, nigga. My mouth match my hands. I'm not one of them person that do all that shit talking, and I can't back up what I'm saying.
Okay, well, Klein. Okay, let's get back. We're trying. Remember.
Okay, let's get back on track. My bad.
Okay.
And y'all dealing with me though. Y'all know I'm a hot mess. Oh, now it's happy hour.
When you want to drink client,
so the bluff is by definition to attempt to deceive related to someone's ability.
What are you talking about, bitch?
The fact of the matter
you in contempt of court. You cannot be cursing and talking to the prosecution. She's supposed to ask you the tough questions. Your attorney is supposed to object. You need to.
I don't want her here. Like I'm here. I'm here to support, but you pick Jay Dunn. Why did you pick Jay Dunn?
Jay Dunn is going to prosecute several cases.
He's against you, Lemon. See, I'm with you. She's against you. So
we're in the active beat. It's not going to come off. All right, whatever. What's the next question? What's the next question? No, you know what's ridiculous? You know what's ridiculous?
December 15th.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to throw a party that day. I'm going to throw a party. It's a party. What is you talking about? I'm going to throw a party.
Let's not bring our client.
Okay, court reporter fish. Can you get ready,
bitch? December 15th. December 15th. And guess what? I'm still turning the fuck up on December 15th, bitch. I'm still gonna turn up on December 15th, bitch. Throwing ones, throwing 20s on the strip club, bitch. Fuck is you talking about?
Okay, court reporter fish.
Two things today.
I'm getting ready to render my verdict. I'm getting ready to render the motherfucking verdict. Lemon, you are guilty. We heard the video. You said that you did not say you had it. It's more incriminating than not. Guilty, and I will sentence at the next upcoming trial. Next case.
Am I done?
I need Jay Wilson. I need Jay
Wilson. Hold on. Let me say something before I leave. No, I'm not babysitting. TMO, can I say something? TMO?
A misdemeanor, just like mine.
I'm going to be live. On December 15th. I'm going to throw a party. It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. December 15th. It'll be lit.
Okay.
I might even get 1,000.
Misdemeanor. And it's a misdemeanor, just like mine. Bye.
Yeah. And Jay Dunn, When I just posted that picture that's still on my community wall, what does that picture say? Real driver license.
Oh, okay.
Not real ID. Driver
You still
license.
have a case for a misdemeanor.
Occupying the car. Yes. That's what you saw, bitch. And y'all mad. Traffic court. And y'all invested in
Okay,
me.
we have our next
Y'all don't give a
contestant.
fuck about
It's
me.
still a
Shut
misdemeanor.
up,
It's a
bitch. Shut up,
misdemeanor. A
bitch. Shut your bitch
misdemeanor.
ass up.
We have our
Shut
next
your bitch ass up.
Order.
Let's go ahead. I got somebody coming up with next case.
Order into the
Pastor.
A Negro that is in
Shut
court
your
for a
bitch ass up.
misdemeanor this year could never
Shut
tell me
your
a
bitch
fifth
ass
thing.
up. Shut your bitch ass up. Jay Wilson here. Shut your bitch ass up.
Okay, thank you, Lemon. And we're gonna go ahead and we'll settle you up with the
All
next.
right, y'all. Now I gotta get ready for Bazaar's party.
Right.
Salute.
Okay. Thank you. Now,
And shout out to Honest Bro.
Butch Bailiff. Butch Bailiff, can you swear in?
Misdemeanor by Lemon
Right in
and
court.
delete those men's news out your phone. Delete the men's news out your phone. That should be a part of the order.
Okay. And
No,
Sour
he
Patch, you
brought
won
a bag
your
of
case
dishes.
earlier, boo.
He tried to bring that into the courtroom today. Now all we had was the footage. Don't bring it up in here.
Go ahead, swear in Jay Wilson.
Yes, I'm sorry. Jay Wilson, I'm sorry if we had any delays. So Jay Wilson, okay, Mr. Okay, got the bag, and it's about to distribute it for the banners. Okay. Jay Wilson, Pastor, do you to this courtroom today swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you for this court, okay, for this funny court?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay,
I do.
Oh,
Okay, the charges that are here for Jay Wilson. This is Jay Wilson versus the state of the beef sector. This office was submitted a complaint by several citizens of the beef sector. The charges are he is doing a competition that is not not what we normally do. He is going outside of the box. He is making a competition where he is taking half of the profits and for doing nothing but hosting it. Nobody has ever done a competition like this before. They accused Jay Wilson of taking 50% of the profits and then giving the rest to the winner. And they would like to know what did he do to get those profits? He's not entering a banner. They would like to protest because they don't want competitions in the future to do this, where the actual content creator is making a profit instead of the actual intended talent in various competitions. He's been accused of being greedy. He's been accused of not caring about his supporters as well as the artists that will be submitting. He's also been accused of making them sign paperwork, which also has never been done and is not in the spirit of the competitions in the beef sector. Those are all the complaints that are on behalf of the court today. Now we're doing something a little different today. Is Sir King in the audience? Because Sir King is supposed to do your he's going to be the attorney for the prosecution. And so he's going to ask you questions about it. If SK does not come, then we're going to have Jay Dunn serve as the prosecutor. And in this case, the judge, if SK comes and does the prosecution in like 3 minutes, Jay Dunn will be the judge. Wait, hold up. Okay, so SK is here. So this is how it's going to go. I am stepping down from being a judge. Jay Dunn is going to be a judge because I am going to be Pastor's defense attorney. Surprise! And let me go ahead and bring him up and make sure it's him and not no porn because I can't handle all that I had going on the other day, child. It was tits and ass and everything else. SK? SK?
Yes, this is Prosecutor SK. Yes.
Thank you. Yay! Thank you for coming. Okay, so I'm not going to be judge. I'm going to be Jay Wilson's defense attorney. Jay Dunn is going to be the judge in this case. Roe is going to be his same two characters, and SK is going to be the attorney for the prosecution. So you can go ahead and ask your first question, SK.
Well, let me just state why we are here today from the angle of the prosecution. A lot of the constituents in the beef sector are highly worried that this individual named Jay Wilson is misusing his representation of the law, or excuse me, the Lord, being close to the Lord, and not acting as such. So there's a conflict of interest of being a content creator and also being someone who represents the entity of the Lord Jesus Christ. So we are deeply distressed that this man is using the talents of other people to benefit his enterprise over there. And also, as we know, we in the beauty sector are worldly, right? We understand what's going on in the world, and we are just very disappointed that we are being taken advantage of at this time of great strife in our country. To see someone like this, who should be a pillar of our community, taking advantage of people at this time.
Okay. Your Honor, do you want to say anything? I'm pushing my judge role over to Jada. Here you go.
No, I was just fixing me some water. Go ahead.
Okay, you can go ahead and ask Jay Wilson the first question.
Well, Jay Wilson, a lot of people feel as if you came out and did not first say that you were going to take half the pot. Then once you saw an angle to make money and pretty much take from the people, then you increase it to half.
So what is your question?
Do you feel it's right to do this?
Well, first of all, your information is wrong.
No, it's not.
When I came out, no, it did, because when I made the statement, that was something that I said. I said profit margins for the beef sector competitions are very small. And I did not want to do that. And so this was said. And I listened to your opening statement, and I find it odd. Are we going to stop Miss America competitions where they actually have to pay money and they're not guaranteed to win, but yet their administration gets paid in the six figures? Are we going to stop Miss USA and all of these? Are we going to stop RuPaul's Drag Race? He doesn't even pay them. They only get paid when they win. So my thing is, are we going to start looking at those competitions? I was very upfront. I was very candid with what I expected and the expectations, and knowing that the beef sector is now in the phase of flagging and doing copyright strikes. I felt that it was a need to protect myself because the pot is high and I will be using someone else's content. And you got to realize that I'm organizing this. It is my name. It is my entertainment platform that they're coming on. So the contestants and the people who donated, they don't have a problem with me taking what I said I was going to take. So I don't.
Well, I mean, the concern is being raised by this area because you have a plethora of events that don't pass the smell test. I mean, many of them, one being that prayer cloth situation, where many people thought
Objection, Your Honor. That was not objection. That was not a competition at all. That was somebody getting something because they needed something. That was not a competition.
I got to object. Look, yeah.
Objection
Your
is
Honor.
sustained.
Okay, thank you.
Now we're moving the goalpost, I see, right? So I just want to present to the court. This is one of the many avenues.
Objection, Your Honor. Can we not have like the side banter, like the little moving the goalposts and those type of things?
Your Honor, I feel that the defense is quite sensitive.
Your Honor, can you listen to my objection first?
Okay, go ahead with your objection.
I'm objecting. Can we just not have all the side comments? Lemon, I see you bait there. Hold on. We're doing Jay Wilson's case. I'll bring you up in a second.
Allowed in the court. There's no fruit allowed.
Okay. So yeah, I'm saying.
So prosecutor Sir King, what is the relevance here?
The relevance is to show that the defendant here has used a multitude of events to somewhat defraud the beef sector, and I think that should be admitted into evidence because it shows a pattern of the list.
You can submit into evidence. What are you trying to say?
Excuse, right, but you just said
the word is pattern and not pattern.
No, excuse me, we don't care. You got 6 degrees of what? Okay, move around along. So as I was saying,
objection, Your Honor. That's what I'm saying. The side comments and the prejudice against my client.
To finish my sentence, I think that is making a mockery of the court by allowing me not to finish my statement.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. As I was saying, this individual here, Jay Wilson, has used a multitude of avenues to sit up here and somewhat defraud this area of great people. And he uses different events to do so. And I think by me showing that through the prayer cloth situation, which they did not want to get out, that's why they were sitting up here and objecting. You will see how this is showing another avenue that this gentleman, well, I should not say gentleman, but this man is using to enrich himself at the expense of these pleasant people in this area.
Okay.
Your
You can go
Honor,
ahead and
may I
Yes,
say something,
yes,
Your Honor? A prayer cloth is a
yes.
sale. That wasn't a competition. And what the focus is
Oh
tonight
my
is on a
God.
competition and not a prayer cloth. That was retail. That was a business thing. That was not a
Oh my,
competition. So could we please focus on
Oh my God. So
competition?
you're saying that the Lord can be
Can we
sold?
please
Wow.
focus on
Wow.
competition? Because
Okay.
we're not
Wow.
dealing with
We
that. We're dealing
will
with
we will go
competition.
ahead.
Judge,
We will
Objection.
go
We don't need
ahead
to
and
mix
hear.
religion and all. This is not what the purpose of this
Well,
trial
I
is
think
for.
that
This
is.
is
I
just
think
for
I, the,
competition in the beef
I am in
sector.
here because the constituents of this here area has raised the concern that this man associates himself with the Lord, right? And I think he's using that as a means to do these things to defraud the public, and that is of great concern. None of us carry this burden of the cross with us and go past the J, past the J. Come on now, you don't be oblivious to the obvious.
Well, let me just say this. Let's go ahead and narrow down on the line of questioning, prosecutor. To the defense attorney, we are one nation under God, so religion is okay in this topic of discussion.
Your
Um,
Honor, can I approach the bench? Can I enter in the evidence this character statement that I just received on the behalf of Reverend Dr. J. Wilson, please?
sure,
Now,
yes, you
Your
can.
Honor, I also want. I
Youngster,
just want.
court reporter Fish, can you please enter in? Youngster says that he has been a subscriber of Jay Wilson's and he's never, nor others that he know, has felt taken advantage of, and he's a supporter of Jay Wilson.
thank
Thank
you,
you so
Young.
much.
Yes.
Thank you.
We also,
Thank
I
you for
would
that.
like to say this to Judge Jadon. Can we please let a character witness come upon the panel? Apparently we have a surprise character witness. Could we please?
This is not a
Was
party.
that discovery submitted to the prosecutor, King?
No, it was not. I did not
Right.
get to see that as well.
Me either. So if
Okay.
that's going to be admitted, I need to know as well. So my team can prepare.
Okay. Can you go
Court
ahead and
reporter,
let
please.
prosecutor?
Can the court
Can you
reporter
go
please just
ahead and
court
let?
report?
Can you go ahead and let prosecutor Sir King know who this character witness is? Thank
Yes, please in the back chat so I can object if need be.
Lemon.
I
Okay,
just
well,
said
we asked for the back chat. Lord, can we please have the court
please
reporter just be a court reporter? Can he
no.
not speak?
This is not a carnival nor a fruit stand. Okay, that's not allowed in court.
Oh, my curls are falling.
Unfortunately, no, a lemon cannot come here. He should be doing some type of community service and getting prepared for his December 15th court hearing for the hit and run in California. Okay, let's go ahead and proceed, guys.
Okay,
Does the
so
prosecution have any more questions? My
yes, it is.
my
Yes, it
client
is.
needs to go have his evening meal and retire.
Isn't he on a diet? Anyway, I'm moving right along.
Objection! Character assassination. Prejudice.
How prejudice? What? That's by his own admission, right? Anyway, moving right along. So yes,
I do not recall.
Anyway, that means
Your
that
Honor, can I get
that means you did a
objection?
poor job of discovery. You did a poor job of discovery. The prosecution team has done a discovery, and we do see this man is making
objection. This is sidetracked. This is personal. This is getting really, really.
You mentioned that he had to go eat.
Okay.
Because I'm talking about human needs. I respect the time of the client in the court. Your Honor may need to go home and eat.
Let's get the need carry on.
We have other cases. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
so we all. What is also concerning is
So let's go ahead and get some order here.
Yes, I have a valid point, Your Honor. I have a valid point. which addresses the concern of the wonderful constituents of this area. Is that this gentleman, after bragging about the amount of pot that he got today, he goes and showcases what he bought at the store and everything, flashing his earnings.
Objection, irrelevant.
How
His
is that right?
personal expenses has nothing to do with the competition, Your Honor.
Once again, it shows that
Can
how
we
he's
can we
enriching himself
please
at the
get
expense. This is of
can
great
we please
concern.
get back can we
This,
please get back to the competition?
that is
Yeah.
what I'm talking about, Your Honor. I'm showing that by him using these funds that he's taken from the people that he says that he's doing a competition for, he's automatically enriching himself at the dismay of those
Your
who
Honor,
believe.
that came from my credit cards. My credit cards are not
Girl.
hooked up to. My credit cards are not
Exactly.
hooked up to Cash App.
Oh, okay. Well, we know
It sounds very
transfer.
personal, Your Honor. It
Oh
sounds
no,
very
not at
personal.
all.
Yes,
No,
I've been
no.
saying that the whole
It
trial.
is
Thank
me
you.
protecting the public is personal.
Your Honor, could I ask where was the fraud and who complained about the defraud and who complained about giving me money? Because no one has complained about giving me money. So since everybody, he says they, who are the they? And
I
who did I defraud?
I wish we could call Ness, the woman that goes by Ness Don't Mess. She's been one of the people that have been outspoken about this gentleman.
She's been
And his,
outspoken, but she hasn't
You
given
joined the
anything.
competition.
Your Honor, can I
Well,
speak?
and just
She hasn't
let me just
given
say
anything, and Your Honor, she's actually getting ready to prepare to put her banner in the competition.
does not mean that she is acceptable of what's going on.
Your Honor, objection. This is
Mm-hmm.
getting lengthy. We need to wrap this up. We got other cases. I would love to be able to cross my client. I just would love to be
It
able
seems
to
that
do
you're
that.
not focused. You should be focused on this case rather than the plethora of cases that you have.
well, but see the problem is defense attorney demon. So you guys are objecting all over the place and over talking
I
each
know.
other.
Yeah, I know, right? They have
I
no
have
courtroom
called for
etiquette.
order here. I've called for order here. However, you guys are going around in circles. So if we can bring it back to the competition, if there is someone who is accusing the defendant of defrauding, he has every right to face any of his accusers. So let's go ahead and narrow it back down on what we
Judge,
came
I'm
for.
asking for a continuance. I don't think that those who've been harmed have been informed of this court proceeding in enough time, so we're asking for a continuance.
I
Well,
don't
actually, they
object.
did have enough time because we did push the show back.
No, court reporter, please.
Your Honor, we're asking for a continuance. I think
Okay,
the
I
reason
will
why
have to check with the defense, and to the defendant.
If we're waiting on witnesses and he's got credible witnesses to come, and I get that same time as well, I wouldn't object to a continuance because this case is I wouldn't object.
Okay, what about you, defendant?
Pastor.
I think it's a waste of the court's time because, you would think that the person who's doing this would be more prepared to have the issues at hand. I mean, he's been throwing out major allegations of untruth, and he's defaming my character.
Your Honor, this was
I
an
didn't
emergency
finish.
motion.
And in his opening,
Your Honor, this was an emergency motion, so I actually flew over here. Yes.
Well,
yes.
I knew to be here, so why couldn't you be here? I was here.
You should have been here, or a warrant would have been put out for your arrest.
Your Honor, I think
But
this is
anyway,
a personal attack.
Can we go ahead and just get the ruling on the continuance, Your Honor?
This is the thing, Your Honor. I have
I'm going to go with
records.
my client. Whatever my client wants, I'll go ahead and go with my client. Can we just get a ruling on the continuance, please?
Yeah, we can go ahead and do the continuance because unfortunately I haven't even gotten to hear any type of cross-examination or any type of defense from the defense attorney.
Okay. Court reporter, I'm slipping back into the other role. Go ahead and continue this to next week's case, and then we'll go ahead and convene this for next week and give them time to submit or let us know if they have any witnesses. SK, if you're going to be bringing any witnesses, the court needs to be notified by next week for court.
And just so you know, Prosecutor Sir King, we will only do one continuance of this matter.
Okay, and I'm very astute as the maneuvers that the defense may play. So how early in advance, or how much in advance does the defense need to know about the witnesses that would be brought forth?
At least give me 24 hours before court. That's fine.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And
And
I
I
would,
would say for if you need better communication, you can definitely go to the community wall or go to Instagram.
and I would also like to say good luck to all the people that are making their banners right now.
Thank you, Ro.
Thank
You're
you so much, Jay Wilson, for being such a good sport. And we will serve you and let you know when court is for next week.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, SK, for being a trooper. Thank you so much for showing up for me. I am so happy. Thank you. And you did a great job.
Make sure you do your discovery. All right,
I
bye.
will. Bye.
we should talk.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and roll on. And Jay Dunn, since you're up here, we're gonna let you. This is your last thing. Thank you so much for being a trooper. When we go to, I'm gonna buy you a drink at Bulldogs, a drink or two when we go for our Dreamcation coming soon, y'all. March at
Wonderful. I
Atlanta.
can't wait.
Shout out to Atlanta. We're gonna be doing it in the A. Okay, so
Yep.
let's get back onto court business. Now,
Okay.
we're gonna go ahead and do a little something different, court reporter fish. So since we got Jay Dunn here and we don't need anybody else on the other side, we're gonna do your case. So in this situation, Roe is going to be the defendant. Jay Dunn is going to be his cross, ask him questions and be like the attorney cross, and I'm going to be the judge. Roe has waived his rights to a defense attorney. He wants to be his own defense. So Jay Dunn will ask the questions, he would defend himself, and then I'll make the ruling. So let me go ahead and swear you in, Roe, since you have not been sworn in. Ro, do you promise? I want to say, sorry, Lord. Because this is just not the right time to be using Lord. Okay, Ro, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and throw plenty of shade?
Yes.
Thank you. So in this case, since Ro is a defendant, let me go ahead as the judge and tell the charges for the court. Roe has been submitted several times. I've gotten a couple complaints on this same issue. Roe has been charged. The state of the B sector is suing is going against Roe for the fact that they feel like Roe did not prepare his friend Vanessa for the Nestcation trip that was in Seattle, Washington, Halloween weekend, 2025. They mentioned several lives where Roe was not careful with privacy. They don't feel like Roe let her know the type, who she would be around. They feel like Roe just didn't genuinely prep a real life friend for this trip. It was several videos that they pointed out situations where Roe kind of, there were conversations going on and he didn't turn the camera. He was giving unflattering angles. And these are what I've had several people say this. These are the people's words, not mine. And that he didn't keep in mind how it would translate to the B sector. The people did say they enjoyed Roe bringing his real life friend. They loved him. He seemed to have a good time. Those were all the positives, but they just felt like that was very concerning, and they didn't want Roe to continue that on his trip run since this is his second, and he may be considering a third, and then he'll have Dreamcation as a fourth. So those are basically the charges that were submitted to the court against you, Roe. So go ahead, Jay Dunn. You want to go ahead and ask Roe questions about his charges?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Hello. Nice to see you again, Roosevelt.
As
So,
well.
Roosevelt, I've heard the list of your charges related to your friend Vanessa. Would you like to tell the judge in the court how exactly did you try to prep Vanessa before the uh the Halloween patient in Seattle?
Well, I will say that when I approached Vanessa with the trip, I did leave well enough alone because I did not want her to actually be exposed to, you know, a lot of what does go on when it comes to you know, like the actual beef sector. Because I know, you know, she stated to me that, you know, the whole beefing of the matter, you know, she's not really there for that. She did have some type of surface that I told her about it, but I told her that the main thing I wanted her to have was, you know, a good time. So that's what her mindset was. So I didn't really think, you know, I had to do a whole lot of like just telling her, hey, this is an outline of what you may encounter, because I knew that she wouldn't even be in those type of, like, she wouldn't be in that space in her head to say, oh, I'm ready to, you know, if this person says this to me. No, I already knew that, like, she doesn't have a big you know, concern over what may happen within like the sector. So I already knew, you know, firsthand, she's just here to, you know, have a good time with me, as well as meeting new people that you know, she could potentially, you know, gain a friendship with too. So throughout the trip, for, I feel, you know, my friend Vanessa, I can't totally speak for her, but I can say that she met a lot of good people, and I think that's what she took in, because she already told me from like and this is evidence from a while back, that she had no reasons or wants to join the beef sector. So that isn't something that like is in her mind. She even spoke on it, of to the point where she was like, um she doesn't do the whole messiness and all of that. That's not in her head space, because she has so much other things that she has going on. So yeah, I already knew, you know, and I did let her know. I did tell her that it can potentially get messy, but that wasn't really anything that she was focused on. So I was like, hey, I think this may be maybe a good trip that you may um want to come and, you know, experience. And it seemed like, you know, she definitely had all stars to say about it. You know, I made sure to ask her, hey, are you comfortable? Is everything good? And she stated multiple times that she was having a blast. Yeah.
Thank you for that. So,
Yeah.
Your Honor, so is there been anything new that has happened since the trip, or is it just the people charging Roosevelt with these
With just
actions?
how he, yeah, just the along the way on the trip, like the camera angles, you know, the conversations in the background, and when the interactions they had, they just don't think that she knew with the sector that she was going with. It was kind of just, I think that they think that she kind of went in blindly, and Roosevelt didn't prepare her. Y'all, that's
And
what Jay Dunn
Roosevelt,
calls him. That's just like a little nickname.
and
Yeah.
Roosevelt, did you let her know that there were going to be gay people
Yes. Yes, I did. Because, you know, she knows that I'm gay. So, but yeah, I did. Yeah, on a level, yeah, I kind of told her. I mean, that really isn't something that I'll say, you know, we really kind of discuss, because me and her have both took a turn on the wild side at one point in time.
there?
So yeah, I think she was prepared, you know, for that. But yeah, and you know, there was actual things that I think she witnessed that pretty much show her, you know, what she would be kind of getting into. Because there were videos that were given to her, so she could kind of just see, okay, this is what this type of stuff, you know, this is what happens over here. Um, but yeah, the, you know, things other than that, um, I'll say, you know, it was a good mystery, you know, and some things were just left alone. Um, yeah, because I told her plenty of times I'm ready to twerk. You know, so she know what comes with being a, you know, being a twerker, certified twerker, and you know, all that other stuff. So
Yeah, prior to the trip, there were definitely concerns that she could potentially be attacked by a billy goat. Were you there to stand in to make sure that that didn't happen?
yes, actually, I have to say that we were really taken care of, actually. It was I think on the lines of that reference, I say that we were just treated right. We really were. And I actually appreciate what happened to us, especially when we were at a delay of our flight. I'll say we were just taken good care of, and I appreciate it.
Well, that is great news. That's good to know. Now, I do have to say that there was major concern about, I believe it was Saturday morning, November 1st, a brunch where Vanessa was taking a personal phone call and you did not put the phone on mute. Why did you not put the phone on mute?
Yes, I did get that concern, and actually at that time, excuse me, I'm sorry. At that time,
And
I
is
was focused on I thought we were just kind of focused on the video. So yeah, I should have been way more attentive of that. But I did reference that to I referenced that to Vanessa, and she basically said that it wasn't anything personal that was let out, and anything that she wasn't willing to just let sit there. I did reference that to her. I know it's better for her to come out of her mouth, but she did say that it wasn't anything of a concern for her. But yeah, that was definitely something that I do wish I had just put on mute, to just cut all of the unnecessary batter, because I know it wasn't anything that was detrimental to anything that she has going on. But I do understand the people's concern. I want her, anything that is her her information, to be protected at all costs. So yeah, that was definitely a no on my point. Yeah, so I'll take full responsibility for that.
Okay, one more question. Did you guard Vanessa's coins or did she have to buy hamburgers? And did she have to share her clothing or her adult beverages with anyone?
I'm so sorry. Could you repeat that for me, please?
Did you guard Vanessa's pockets? Did she have to buy hamburgers or did she have to loan her clothes or share adult beverages with anyone?
Absolutely not. Excuse me.
Okay, thank you. Your Honor, I have no further questions.
okay. I'm ready to rule on this case. For Honest Roll, aka Catman. Are you okay? I thought your cat still sick, or you?
Yeah, just a tad bit, Your Honor. I just need some alcohol.
Okay. You said a whole lot. I kind of lost a little interest, and I'm like, okay, all is well. Case dismissed. So we're gonna move on to what we're gonna do now is we do have, and people in the chat, y'all are so intuitive, y'all are so smart. I think I did put it on the wall, I'm not sure, but yeah, Brian versus Dissected Baby is on the docket. Trust. What we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna move that's gonna come at the end. We're gonna go ahead and get through the sassy portion of the show. Now, Jayden, you're welcome to stay up here. And if you want to cross-examine, I know you weren't prepared for that, but if you want to ask Brian some questions and if he comes up, you can. It's up to you. But now we're gonna do the sassy portion because she has two cases.
Okay, will Sassy be up here?
No, I doubt it. We just gonna do how we do when people don't come up here when they haters. We just do it without them.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then that's fine. I'll stick around for a little bit.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you're on. So the call. Go ahead and can you call the first case with Sassy, please, bailiff?
Yes, Your Honor. Our first case with Sassy is Sassy versus K Fit.
Okay, in that case, the court did receive a complaint. It appears that Sassy is, I guess, in some sort of beef with another content creator, K Fit. But the claims against Sassy have been great. They have been unexpected. Due to the people were surprised due to the character that she flaunts and due to, the persona that she embodies. They were kind of concerned and surprised of the allegations. It has been alleged that Sassy is unemployed, that she has basically let the beef sector get in the way. And they said all those meetings that she was going to, it turns out that she wasn't attending them. So she is unemployed. They say that she is over at Lemons at night begging for trips. They say that she's making an attempt to go see her long lost lover, her former paramour, who's also a beef sector aficionado. Oh, getting twisted, tongue twisted. And that she's going to see him to hit him up for a possible loan and maybe a possible, you know. And also, she's been charged with being over in Lemons, impersonating as a person who actually likes him, who actually respects him, who actually think that he's interesting, in order to come up on a free trip to go see an ex and to secure the bag. They also said that Sassy was trying to cause dissension between K-Fit and another CC, King Roman, by trying to call them both about off-topic things that have nothing to do with what's going on in the beef sector. She's been rumored to also have been borrowing money. I don't know if it has something to do with the recent unemployment from various content creators. She's also been accused of being in the back chats against Miss K Fit. This is how she comes into play, saying various things about her in the back chats, and not and actually coming around her and not acting like what she wrote. Basically, she's been a fake bitch, and that was in quote, end quote. Sorry for the language. And so, other than that, that is basically all. So after that, they got into a little tit a tat. They were going back and forth on each other's community wall, and other allegations started to come out. It seems that Sassy has been busy in the back chats. She has stated that she doesn't do group chats, she doesn't do back chats, she doesn't go type about people, but yet we keep coming up with examples. I believe a friend of the court, Jay Dunn, even released some messages where she was quite, I would call Instagram DMs. I mean, to me, that in the back chat. Well, this is not my opinion. Let me keep my opinion out. But the people feel that she's representing one way on here and then doing the same things which she condemns on here herself. So those are basically the charges that were submitted to the court. Now, court reporter, I'm not sorry, Butch Bailiff, did we get any kind of other submissions to the court on behalf of any character statements for Sassy or any other accusations submitted?
No, actually, we did not. Yeah, they did
Do we
not.
have anyone in the courtroom that would like to come up and give either a good character witness or a victim impact statement for any interactions that you've had with the Sassy show
Your Honor,
at
I
this
would like
time?
to go ahead and address. Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. It was actually December 2024 when I blew the whistle. You might as well have called it Watergate. Where I blew the whistle about Sassy and her shenanigans in the back chats and in the DM.
1 second, we verify visitor. Uppity.
Yes, it's me, Your Honor,
Okay.
and prosecutor and bailiff of court, whatever we're doing right now. I just came up to give a statement because right
Okay,
before
well, let
I
me
fell
go ahead
out.
and let Jay Dunn finish her statement, and then we can go ahead into yours and rope and
Oh, okay,
swing
my
you.
bad. Sorry.
Okay, then go ahead, Jay Dunn.
So yes, it was December 2024 when I tried to blow 2024 when I tried to blow the whistle about her shenanigans. I did read Instagram DMs and I also played Instagram voice note in which she spoke about everyone very, very freely. Um, Negative or positive, she spoke about everything. Specifically, she had an issue with the caviar and the barnyard crew not being used to caviar. And, you know, her ex talent had spent the money for the caviar and it was money wasted. So I did give that information. Unfortunately, she knew that she was caught and started deleting the message, which is a telltale sign of guilt. So she started deleting the messages so that it wouldn't come out. But she eventually had to come and fess up to her thing. So I can say that I can bear witness to that. Thank you.
It's me.
Oh, Diva.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, let me swear you
Go
in.
ahead, Uppity.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I would
Let
like to make this.
swear her in. Let Rose swear you in.
Oh, my bad.
Uppity, do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you on this case?
I sincerely promise. So
Thank you.
I would like to point out there is a pattern of her lying behavior. If you guys remember, back when I like to put in the evidence, back when she claimed to be a boss and big spender, and then she did a GoFundMe for a cheap trip. Right before that, she had cursed me out about my cigarette smoking, saying that it was bad and cigarette smokers are disgusting. I mean, she went on a tyrant about cigarette smoking, only for us to find out that she actually smoked cigarettes. And instead of her taking accountability, she tried to say that her cigarettes come from Paris, as if that makes it any better. So I would like to put into court evidence a pattern of blatantly trying people for things that she does. And by the way, I just want to also put on the record, Newport does not give you black lips. Thank you. Thank the court. And I hope you guys appreciate my statement because I'm telling you the truth and nothing but. And I'm still affected by that scalding she gave me, only to find out she really smokes. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, court reporter Fish, please enter that victim impact statement into the file for
Thank
the
you.
Sassy Show. Thank you. And can you go ahead and thank you so much for your time and thank you.
I'm
Thank
getting
you
down now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right,
Bye-bye.
baby.
Can you go ahead and swear in Miss Diva Tomboyish, please?
Yes, Diva Tomboyish. Do you come into this courtroom today to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you to the courtroom?
Meow, kitty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
I
you
do.
so much.
Go ahead with your statement.
Your Honor, I just want to just piggyback off of the piggy that just spoke. Oink. Just to piggyback off the piggy, yes, she does smoke cigarettes. The cigarettes does not come from Paris, and I can actually tell you why.
You have feedback. You got a lot of feedback.
I have feedback.
Yes, yes, a little organ going
Yeah,
on.
it's a little noise. I thought I wasn't sure where it was coming from.
Oh my heavens. Maybe it's like the cancellation. Let me see.
Let me try to do that. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm gonna try to edit.
Yeah, press the buttons for her microphone.
Okay, I just did.
It's still doing the same thing?
Uh-huh.
Damn. All right, let me go out and come back in.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, so we're gonna she has another case. We're gonna let Diva come down. Let me hold this right here and then let's run real quick to her because we're running out, we're getting close on time. And when Diva come back up, we'll go back to this. But her next case we have before the court is Sassy versus YTC. Now we got a complaint to the court saying, court, did you realize what information had been released on YTC Live? You know, Sassy was saying that she returned people's money, and then she kept saying anybody who said they didn't get it back is not telling the truth. They can send a request. And so this also goes to character. And YTC, you know, she spoke and she said, you know, she donated to the chat rep and Sheffy Fund thing. And Did she get her money back? No. But is she upset about it? Not really. But it does speak to character. And so the constituents felt like that was another character thing, and that she owes YTC is a victim, and then she should get her contribution back. Now YTC did not share with us what her one moment. We have Diva back, so we can switch back to go ahead and go and enter her statement for the K-Fit versus Sassy case. One moment. Let me make sure.
Can you hear me?
Yes, okay, better. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So I just wanted to, I don't know if you guys heard me earlier. I wanted to piggyback off the piggy that just came up here. Yes, she does smoke cigarettes. She does not get her cigarettes from Paris. As a matter of fact, she actually smokes Virginia Slims. If we could just go ahead and put that to the docket, and that's what K-Fit let us know. But the piggy that just spoke, yes, I can most definitely piggyback off the piggy. To move forward, she's also pretending to be an educated, upper class individual. It's all lies. And she impersonates to be this this classy individual, but she's nothing but a bum, a broke bougie bum. She had to borrow money from several CCs. I'm really interested in knowing the CCs that she borrowed money from for cigarettes. She's also impersonating Shaba. I was flabbergasted when her picture came out and her lips were identical to Shaba Ranks. Many people think that he's not still around. He's still around, and that's who she's choosing to impersonate. She also wants to be a Caucasian woman. And I do not believe, I did research Virginia Slims. Next week, we're going to be calling the company to ask them several questions because we're also doing our investigation on Sassy. We just have a couple of questions. Do they discolor your lips? What we are finding out, Your Honor, and this is the last thing, that she is trying to make her lips pink like a Caucasian. So that's why if you want to look into it, Your Honor, you will see that you have a lot of Black women that are trying to lighten their skin. In this case, she's trying to lighten her lips. So that explains the pink in the middle, right there at the lips. Okay. And that's all I have for you on today.
Thank you so much for your character reference. I will take that, and I'm getting ready to rule. Thank you so much.
All right, Your Honor. Bye, kitty cat.
Wow.
Bye, Done.
Diva.
Bye, Diva.
Okay. And then the other complaint too for the K-Fit thing was that she, basically was, well, we already said that she was basically just not honest with her feelings towards her. And then there was one more thing. There was one more thing with that I forgot to enter into that. But we got enough. In this case, it's an easy ruling. I mean, we had character witnesses. We had, at least 2.5 character witnesses up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and rule that Sassy is guilty. She between the battle of her and K-Fit, she has a pattern of not being sincere. She has a pattern of doing one thing and being in the back chat saying she's not, lying about smoking when she's grown and she doesn't have to do that, lying about her beauty because we saw otherwise. So guilty. And so back to the next case, which is Sassy versus YTC. YTC was never refunded. We just found that out. Sassy said that if somebody said that, they were lying, and that if they did, if whoever said that, she could give them their money right then. But there's nobody she did not owe. We haven't heard people come forward, but we have heard YTC come forward. Now, she held this. She probably didn't want to go there with her. She just said, "Oh well, I donated out of good faith if she probably needed." But with all these other ethical charges coming up, the people just really felt like this also was an issue. So this is a pattern. So they don't know if something is going on. They also made a referral for maybe some kind of psychological assessment or some psychosocial or a social work assessment to see what's going on, maybe with the unemployment, maybe with stress, because they're saying that she's doing a lot of suspicious things out of character, especially her performance over at Lemon's platform. And one moment we have YT cameras coming up now. Let me make it my banner up. Okay, thank you. And Ro, you're gonna have to swear her in.
Okay.
YT cameras.
Hi, Dimiso. Hi,
Hello.
Catboy. Hi, Catboy. Hi, Jay.
Hey, YT cameras. What's
Go
up?
ahead and swear her in, Ro.
All right. So,
Is my audio okay?
Oh, it's
yes, you sound
perfect.
great. YouTube cameras. Do you plan to come into the courtroom today, telling the absolute truth, nothing but the truth, so help you on this beef sector?
Yes. Yes,
You,
I do.
baby.
Okay, and so YouTube cameras, we got a complaint before the court, basically saying that we did, that you were not paid back your money that you donated in good faith to help Chat Rep. Well, she absolutely did get to Vegas, so shout out to Chat Rep, but to helping her endeavors. So were YouTube cameras, were you ever said anything about your refund? Were you expecting a refund? Can you just tell us how that transpired?
Okay, so the morning there was a live that was held that day to fundraise for Sheffy. So I got there late, but I ended up sending a donation. And when all the hoopla happened with the whole situation, there was supposed to be like, I think maybe some people who wanted their money back right away. You have to either like cash app her with $1 or something like that. I didn't really care because I was supporting Sheffy on her own, like individually. Like remember, she had a whatever, a list. So I was supporting the cause for Sheffy, her going and supporting like whatever she was doing on her own. So I did send money. I never really thought that I said, listen, if I get my money back, I could be the last person because I don't care. It's going to Sheffy, whatever. And I just forgot about it. But I know some people got their money back right away. And I just recently, that's why I came up. I recently got my money back. I think that she just didn't know that I didn't get my money back.
Oh, so she did go ahead and refund it?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, this is an easy case. I'll go ahead and dismiss it since she already
Not
guilty in
so
the other
fast.
case.
Not,
Oh, I'm sorry.
not so fast.
Not you, Jake.
Yes. Because I did happen to go over there and listen to K-Fit. Interesting information that was involved in the last case. But in K-Fit's video, K-Fit did say that it was Sassy. Or no, let me say, it was Sassy who started the gossip about you and DG behind the scenes. K-Fit
Oh, yes. I
said
forgot
in
about
her
that.
video. K-Fit said in her video that it was Sassy who gave that information to a lot of people, which is probably why that story got resurrected when it did. I feel like she is definitely at fault and should find some guilt behind that related to YouTube cameras because she was over there co-hosting and being on YouTube cameras platform every single morning during that time. And I think that also attributes to her being a fake bitch. Thank you.
Well, I
YouTube
will
cameras, did
say
you know why
that
she would even do? I mean, did you have conversations about anything to her to why she would have information on any of your personal life?
y'all know that I really was not, like really feeding into that whole story. I find it laughable because I actually know DG. So, unbeknownst to me, that there was some dealings, but that was, like you said, around the time. And I kept hearing my name being brought up. And I did ask her via DM, is it true that you brought this up? I got no response. And I just kind of moved on. Like, you can't, I mean, if I know a person and I'm talking to the person, you can't, like you can't start a rumor. I don't know what rumor or what else she was saying back there. I didn't see any messages. I didn't see any proof, but I did question because this would be yet again the umpteenth time. I don't know how many times I've heard that it was linked to her. So I asked.
Wow, and you were left on red. I did forget about that charge. So guilty, as she's very guilty on that charge. I will be giving her sentencing at the next trial, which we will continue the Brian versus the beef sector case to the next week because we're gonna go ahead and wrap up because I know that we have a birthday party going on. It's already scheduled. And so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up and we're gonna continue Brian over to next week along with Jay Wilson with character witnesses, SK back, Jay Dunn back, and we're gonna only do Jay Wilson and Brian. And then I'm gonna give my verdict. I'm gonna give my sentencing on to Sassy as well as to and bring Lemon in to see if he's going to submit his court. He has the week to submit either his court dues or to do his active service, and we're going to get the status update on that at next week's court. So court is dismissed. I do thank my bailiff. I thank YTC Cameras. You are a victor in this case. You are a victim. I will be assessing damages, and I will be giving her a sentence, and I will be giving her two types of sentence. One we can enforce and one just because why not? Okay. So we'll have you back next week. You don't have to come up. You can just be in the audience supporting like you always are and get your justice. So I'm so glad that justice was able to be served for you against a person like that.
Okay, can I make a statement
yes,
that could
please.
possibly affect your ruling? I don't really care. I don't really feel like a victim because I supported Sheffy at the time, and I really liked both of them at the time, and it was unfortunate what happened. I don't really care that whether it was an oversight or not, and really, truly, and honestly, I really don't care about whatever she was saying about me and DG. I mean, I talked to DG, and anybody can start a speculation. She could, whatever she was doing or whoever she was playing with, all of that will, come out when it comes out. And it did come out. If there was more to it, then I'll take it from there not that it really matters. It doesn't matter, girl. Shoot, what am I saying? I don't really care.
Okay.
So if that has any weight on your consideration for her, if you could spare her, because
okay, I'll consider it.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
going to take all personal bias out of consider. Thank you so much for that compassionate statement. And we'll enter that statement as well, Court Reporter Fish.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. I thank everybody. Jake, thank you so much. You enrolled. Yes, thank y'all for always coming through. We had an awesome show. I enjoyed this, and I can't wait to continue past us.
All right, well, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.
Okay.
Right,
bye, Roosevelt.
Bye, baby.
Bye. Brian, Rose, since you did serve Brian, didn't? Just go ahead and serve him again via the chat before we go real quick for subpoenaing him for next week's court, and I'll be announcing it.
Brian, here you go now. You know how you love cats. I'm flipping it to you like a yarn ball. Come and get it.
Child, is Fazaro already done went live, y'all? Because we got a little time. Fazaro already went live for her party. Because I don't want to go and spill over into the birthday thing, child.
I snuck some alcohol into this courtroom today. I'm so sorry.
Huh?
I snuck a little bit of alcohol into the courtroom today too, Judge.
Oh, because the people was asking, had you had a little drink?
I haven't drunk yet, but you know that Dayquil was still all up in me. So that's some alcohol right there.
Oh, okay. So you had the Dayquil mixed with a little drink.
Yeah, not just yet, but yeah. It may have got started.
Okay, yeah, court is adjourned, baby. Court is adjourned, child. Court is officially adjourned. We had fun. I was so happy everybody showed out and showed up. Brian versus the state of B said to Brian. We got lengthy charges, boo. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and reserve that whole show for you and Jay Wilson. And yeah, that's it. And my sentencing. Because honey, we got a whole list of charges, Brian. But I know you ready. I know you can take it. I know you ready to go see yourself. I'll make sure if you're requesting, Brian, while you're here, do you request a defense attorney? It will be provided for you.
You think he's gonna show up?
Well, you just subpoena him. Why wouldn't he perform his civic duty? I have faith in Brian. Brian, would you like a defense attorney? Oh, Brian, Mississippi said to stop playing. Pizarro's is gonna start at 9:10, y'all. We got 4 minutes. Roe, Mississippi
Swift
says,
for
"Stop
him.
playing with me."
I'm too swift for him. Swift for him, Brian. Okay, I always land on my feet. Let him know that.
Oh,
I'm jumping from building to building.
So you say you don't start none, don't be none, right? Okay, so you ready for war? Okay.
I got a whip. Tell him I got a whip. I know he know about somebody whip. Okay, met boy in the country.
Now I know Mississippi not bothered by somebody that Brian ain't never met before.
Oh yeah, he should. Brian has given him the goods already, so yeah. I mean, what?
Oh, I mean, we don't know their personal sex life now, Cat.
Yeah, let me stop.
He could be a virgin for all we know, right?
You know how Brian gets when it comes to that the white man though. So
you gonna get dragged. Y'all remember this ain't got nothing to do with the case. So Brian, don't be trying to scream prejudice because this is just we adjourn. We talking about off topic now. We giving a little warm up for Pizarro's party now, child.
Look at him talking about saying he gonna bring him for a carry the witness. Brian, don't cause no mess.
Oh, and also we have to do B sector cartoons versus the B sector at the next one. So Corporate Fish, notate this, please. We have to do B sector cartoons versus the B sector. Jay Wilson's continued trial. Brian versus the state of the B sector, all next week. And then I'll give out my sentencing for Sassy. An update on Lemons, whether he submitted the fine or not. And so that'll what we be doing next week, Court Reporter Fish. So just to go ahead, just switch up a little bit to let you know, but we can continue to be off topic. Now, Mississippi should not be worried about Roe. Roe is always in Virginia, and y'all ain't even talking like that or even have met up or nothing. He should have no competition because this is who you want to start a life with, ain't it, Roe?
I don't know about starting a life with, but I know my whip don't go. It don't go that far. Okay, not to that. Not to Texas. I don't know. You know.
Oh, I thought the girl said. I thought the girl said that it goes kind of far. I thought the girl said it do go far. What happened with that? I thought they said it do go far. They said that whip do go far.
I got to add a little bit of inches on it.
Oh, okay. To get the Texas. Okay. But yeah, Mississippi should have no problems. He is free and clear. Roe is not gonna get in the way of love, baby. True love.
Can I tell you a little something? Because see, Brian has stated I was trying to refer him to certain white men in Seattle, and Brian stated he doesn't want now none of them know. He said he is all with Mississippi right now. They are back. He said, Roe, don't you know me and Mississippi are back? I said, oh, okay, I gotcha. He said, yeah, I don't want no Seattle white man. He said, thank you, but no thank you. I said, all right now. Let me put that in the notes. Brian, is he gonna have your baby? Okay, let me stop.
Lord Jesus. You in this right, y'all is crazy. Okay, y'all, I want to go ahead and get set up because I think, let me see, Roe. Okay, here go Pastor. Roe, why Brian telling people we took hours to do something? Oh, yeah, I heard that, Roe. Can you clarify that? He said that you and Pastor slipped away for a couple hours is what you said.
Pastor, we all know Brian would sit up here. He just say whatever out his mouth. He doesn't know what Brian Cation is, Pastor. So you know he don't sit there and say whatever, out his mouth. Brian has said countless times that me and Pastor have been getting it on. We've been doing something. Brian has just lost his mind when it comes to me meeting with other men. He just thinks, oh yeah, you trying to F Pastor because you said that Pastor was an attractive man. He just thinks everything revolves around Roe trying to I'm trying to put my mouth on something. He's just something else. He got issues when it comes to me being around other men. I don't know what it is, but Brian, shouldn't you be focused on Mississippi? Bye all the way. But he sat there and he says it constantly. Oh yeah, you always got Pastor Peen in your mouth. I'm like, Brian, we are in the church first off. Okay, he's just a defiler. He is very much a defiler. Brian, what about Mississippi? What about him? You got a lot to be worried about. Remember, you just tried to toss him out because he said he won't go have your baby. So you back, y'all back? I'm getting see, look, I got my choker on right now.
Oh, he said he'll give you twins, but if he carried the babies or not, that's on him.
Who's
what the hell is
Mississippi?
Ro don't want no kids.
Yeah,
Ro said fuck them kids.
He may have. Did you persuade Mississippi yet on having them babies for you? I already told you what you're gonna do with Brian. Brian will definitely. He'll come and do what he want with me, and the baby will be there. Where Brian gonna be at? Somewhere with Mississippi. Don't play with me. Trying to go back and forth. F Ninja territory. That's what surround myself. That's what that is over there. Okay, it's a difference between bad boys and F ninjas. Yes, it is. I know how to pinpoint them out.
Bro, you gonna get cussed the fuck out. You may as well go ahead and get all your licks.
So,
well, Ro, do y'all have a Kava up there?
Oh, he said take a nap. You said what happened, boo?
Do y'all have a restaurant called Kava up there? CAVA, Kava. Have you heard of Kava?
No, I don't think I've heard of that.
You need to see if y'all got one. It's like a Mediterranean, like they make bowls. It's kind of like Chipotle, but Mediterranean salads. When I tell you, they are so good. I'm gonna look it up and see if you got one of them.
Oh,
let me see.
Poetry said explain the difference between an F Ninja and a bad boy. Okay, so a bad boy can take you on a fantasy ride. Poetry. A F Ninja is usually just a one-time thing. And then after that, you already know what they full of. Okay. And then you just get into your delusion, like, okay, this F Ninja gonna treat me right, but he never will. Y'all seen what Brian did to me? But at least a bad boy, can just give you that. It's a good one time. It's a good, like, oh, I know he's a bad boy, and he just takes you for that ride, full control. It's well worth it. But is the F Ninja worth it? Y'all let me know. What F Ninja worth it? That's the type of ninja you say, I'ma stick beside him. I'ma stick beside him. That's what they say when it comes to an F Ninja. So I mean, that's just it right there.
You stupid. You in here. Y'all gonna be arguing forever. Y'all gonna end up getting married and adopting the kid after all this.
Oh, I'm not having no kids with Brian.
Huh?
I'm not having no kids with Brian. I'm telling you, I would definitely be I'll be a single parent. I would definitely be a single parent.
Why you say that?
Here's your daddy. Here go your daddy. Brian be getting kicked out all the time.
He get what all the time?
He would be getting kicked out all the time.
Oh, of the house?
Oh, stop. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Pizarro done changed her time again. She say 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut down, y'all, so I can go get readjusted and make me a cocktail and get ready to party. You gonna keep Catboy on to celebrate Miss Pizarro's birthday?
Oh, it's getting hot. Catboy is getting a little hot now. I don't know, maybe for a little while.
Well, you may go ahead and get relaxed because she wants you over there for her birthday.
Yeah.
Take Catboy off and get comfortable and take your NyQuil, chat.
That's right.
Well, okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming. Y'all go over here and line up for Pizarro's birthday. Let's get crunk. I gotta give me some energy going too. I might need to go get me some coffee instead of a cocktail. But all right, y'all. See y'all over there. Bye.
All right, boo. See y'all later.
Bye.